Hello everybody, this is Mike Zinsky, or Pack is Better 90. I am gonna do a fragrance review of my collection. I have a lot of different kinds of cologne actually. Newer colognes, vintage, old school scents, you name it, I have it. I don't have a ton of cologne, but it's a wide variety of a lot of different types of scents, seasonals, um, strength, price. I don't have any niche or really expensive colognes, but mostly they're all designer. I have some colognes that I don't see very often on here. I started collecting, about when I, 9, 10 years ago. I didn't really get into it until about a year ago, year and a half ago actually. Um, I'm taking it slow. I'm not really rushing into just buying a bunch of different colognes all at once. I like to really research and really make a good decision about what I'm buying next. You can say I'm pretty careful. I blind buy, but I like to just really, I like to see something where everybody likes it, but it's not really well heard of. I'm not really, I don't get stuck into the hype a lot of some of these colognes. I mean, I like a lot of them, but some of them I think there's things that are better out there that aren't as expensive. But anyways, I'm gonna get right to it right now. I'm gonna start with my first. I'm really basically going in order from ones I don't like to the ones I like the most. And the ones in the front, these first colognes I'm gonna show you, they're the cheaper colognes. Some of them I think are alright, but these are the ones I don't wear very often. I don't like them as much. They're good scents. There's a few that I don't like in here. Um, but I'm gonna start with the less expensive ones, the cheaper ones first. First one I have is Power by 50 Cent. It's actually a pretty good cologne. It doesn't last very long, you know. A lot of these celebrity fragrances, I've just never really had much luck with them. They don't last very long at all. The quality is just not great. It's good cologne though, smelling wise. Just it's not great quality. The next one I have is Playboy. I have a few of these actually. It's Playboy Vegas. I don't like it that much. It doesn't last long. It's kind of hard to describe what it smells like. It's just this bottle might be going bad. You know, it's just not a great bottle, maybe. But I'm not a really big fan of these Playboy colognes. I have the Hollywood one. Um, I also have the Malibu one. Um, Miami. Um, that one doesn't smell too bad. It's just they don't last very long. You know, these just aren't really great quality. And I have the actually I have two Malibus. I got these in gift sets a while ago, went out for Christmas and stuff, and not when I one time when I didn't know much about fragrances and all that. Next I have these. These are the Polo Clubs. These aren't bad, but again, they're like those ones. They don't last very long. The quality's not that great. This one doesn't smell very good, actually. Um, it just sells. It smells kind of bitter. This one smells a lot better. It's the Polo Club Beverly Hills Rogue. Um, it's I like it. It's just again, I don't like wearing these because they just on my skin. It's hard to get cologne to last, and that one doesn't do it. I have Classic. Doesn't smell much different than the Rogue actually. Sexy. This one smells probably the best of all these Polo Clubs. I like the dark woodsy scent that this one has. Just again, it doesn't last very long. Um, I have Lucky You. I think this is, yeah, it's Lucky You brand. This one's not bad, but it doesn't last that long. It doesn't project very well at all. This one's probably the only celebrity fragrance I like that I've had is Antonio Banderas' The Secret. Um, I like the smell of this one. Um, it's just a nice dark woodsy scent. Lasts a little bit longer. Then I have McGraw. Tim McGraw. It's okay. Just not great quality. Now we're gonna start getting into some better quality cologne here. Kind of co-reaction. This one's nice, but it's probably one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled, to be honest. I mean, it's a fruity fragrance. It smells just, for some reason, it smells like watermelon to me. You know, it's a great scent. It doesn't have great longevity though, but I enjoy wearing it when it does last. Now here's one that a lot of people love and hate. I like it. I love it actually. It's Jupe Home, however you call it. Um, I don't know. It reminds me of cherry bomb kind of. It's just very sweet. Um, it's heavy too. It's a strong one. It's one of the strongest ones I have. Um, Next one I have is Dark Obsession, Calvin Klein. This is a great one. I'm a fan of the nighttime, darker, woodier scents for some reason, and this one is just it's different. I like the smell of this one a lot. Um, it's moderate in projection and longevity. I like this one too. It's a summer fragrance, Eternity Aqua. Um, I like it. It's really good. It doesn't last for a long time though. Um, it's a fruitier fragrance. It's kind of fresh, fruity. I like it though. It's good. My favorite Calvin Klein fragrance. It's a classic. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it and still stick to it. I have a small bottle of it. I'll probably get a big one soon. It's the Obsession. A great. I love the musk in this scent. It's different. Um, I just love the smell of it. I can't really explain it. It's probably the best lasting Calvin Klein fragrance I've came across. And this one's probably the lowest lasting one I've came across, but it's a great scent when you can smell it on you. It doesn't last long at all. It's Calvin Klein free. Don't get it though. It ain't worth it. It's $50 around that, and it's just not great quality. It smells nice, but it doesn't last. It doesn't project very well either. Here's another old school one. This one's a great one, actually. I love this one. It's a very good quality. It's very cheap, too. I got this for like $15, I think, on eBay. It's Quorum. This one's a great. Lasts a long time on me, which is hard to do. Um, this is an typical 80s powerhouse one. Next one I have is Eternity. I never really wore this one very much. It lasts a while. It's just it doesn't smell too interesting to me. I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't really catch my attention. Another one I have. This is a good one. This is the more typical one that you see in a lot of people's collections. It's Amen, just the original Amen. Um, it's a good one. I like the. I just get a lot of caramel when I smell it. And then when it dries down a little bit, I smell. It doesn't change much in the dry down. To me it smells kind of like. It's just like coffee a little bit when it dries down. It's hard to explain it. It's just a nice foodie fragrance. Like, it's hard to really. There's a lot of stuff in that cologne. It's a great one though. It lasts a long time. I thought it was well worth it. I didn't think it was going to be that great. Another one I have is probably one that many of you have never heard of. I like it. It's really good. It's a good quality. It's called English Laundry Arrogant. It's a more citrusy, kind of naturey, grassy-like scent. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's a little bit more towards the warmer weather in the summer. It's a really nice scent. It's not too expensive either. I got it for like $45 on eBay. So I would recommend it to you guys. It's called English Laundry Arrogant. I don't think I've ever seen it on anybody else's reviews on here. But it makes me feel kind of special because I have it, I guess. Here's another one that's common. It's a good one. Some people don't like it. At first, I didn't like it, but when it dried down, I liked it. I loved it, actually. the Versace Dreamer. Um, it's different. That's all I can say. It's just there's a lot of things in it. It's kind of spicy. Um, you can kind of taste some tobacco in there or smell some tobacco in there too. Not as much as this next one though. This one is one that I haven't seen very many reviews on either. It's Versace Man. That's it. Not the U Fresh. Just Versace Man. It's from 2003. This one's great. It's when you think of tobacco fragrances, this is really one of them. I love this one actually. For me, it doesn't last a long time though. Not as long as the Dreamer, but it's a good fragrance. I'd recommend it. It's not too expensive either. About the same size or the same price. I'm sorry, as the Dreamer. Um, just Versace Man. That's all it's called. Okay, now we're getting into my really big favorite ones here. The next one is I don't see very many people review this one either for some reason. This one seems like it's kind of under the radar when you talk about YSL fragrances. It lasts a lot longer than some of them I've smelled and smells better even. It's called Opium, Pour Homme. Um, I love this one. Um, it's just there's a lot going on in it. It lasts a long time too. It's a great fragrance. Um, I don't see very many people talk about it for some reason. It's kind of underrated, I think. Next one I have, this is a classic. A good one, though. Ralph Lauren Blue. Polo Blue, I guess. Um, it's great. It kind of just, when I first smell it, it just seems like what cologne is supposed to smell like, you know? It's just, you can just, it's just very masculine smelling. You automatically think of a smell of a guy when you smell it. I like the Polo fragrances a lot. Um, that one's, I like that one the most though. It's good quality too. It's not a monster. It's not gonna like cloy people. It doesn't last forever either. It lasts a moderate amount of time. It's a good fragrance though. Another one I have. This one's almost empty. Hugo Boss UD Toilet. Looks like a canteen. This one's a really good one too. Um, Kind of smells a little dated. I've had this one for a long time. I don't see too many people talk about this one either. Um, it's a good one. Trust me. I like Hugo fragrances a lot, and I have another one that's my favorite one here. The Boss Bottle Night. My favorite woodsy scent out of all of them that I have. It's it's great. I mean, I wear this during the day too. I mean, it's just a good fragrance. I've got a lot of compliments on this one. Probably the most out of all these fragrances I have. I've gotten the most compliments on this one. Um, Bottle Night Hugo Boss. It's a great one. Okay, another one here. Love or hate one. You either love it or you hate it. And I love it. It's just so much different smelling. It's kind of an acquired smell, I like to say. Gray Flannel. Um, it's different. It's kind of floral, I guess. It smells like flowers and soap mixed together, but I love it though. It just smells so fresh and kind of smells like what it's like after it rains. You know, it's a beautiful fragrance. It's cheap too. Now my final four here. Here's one that I don't see too many people talk about. I've seen a few reviews on it. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. It's Burberry the Beat. A lot of cinnamon in it, they say. I think there is too. It's spicier. There's some tobacco in there too. It's kind of a more daring scent. It's different. It's woodsy in some way too. I like it though. It has moderate projection, moderate longevity. Alright, Phalian Black. Here's one I don't hear too much about. I've seen some reviews on it. It's a great fragrance. I love the sprayer on this one too. It's a heavy, nice, thick sprayer. It's sweet too. I love it. You can smell a lot of fruits in it, mostly apple. It's a strong one too. This one will last on you for a long time. It's probably the cheapest fragrance I have that lasts a very long time. Actually, it projects well. It gets a lot of compliments too. Okay, one man show. I don't think many of you have heard of this one. This one is it's an old school one. Um, it's woodsy. It's a good cologne though. It lasts a long time and it's very strong too. Um, it's cheap. I got it for like 15 bucks. Um, it's a good fragrance though. It's not as strong and as good as this one though. This one's similar, they say, to Paco Rabanne's 1 million, but I don't like 1 million too much. I mean, it's a good fragrance, but when I smelled this one, I didn't really see the big deal of it because this one's cheaper and it lasts a little longer and it works better. It's a more powerhouse scent. One Man Show Gold Edition. If you really want to light up a room with a fragrance, that'll do it because it's stronger than Jupe. It's stronger than the other One Man Show. It's stronger than the Amens. It's very strong. It's probably the strongest one I came across. You can smell it on yourself for a day. On me, that's a long time. I've seen reviews of people smelling it on their clothes for 3 days, even longer than that in some cases. Even after washing it, people wash their hands and they can still smell it perfectly. It's similar to I'm sorry, 1 million, but it's better. The quality's better and it's cheaper. It's kind of strange, but it's the way it is. That's it with my collection right now. Um, I'm actually gonna order a new cologne tomorrow. I buy one every month or so. I buy a different one. I'm thinking about getting Prada, Amber, Pour Home. I don't have a Prada cologne right now. I like them a lot. They're good colognes. I'm thinking about getting that one the most. So the next time I'm not gonna do a review just for one different cologne. Um, I'll probably do a review 1 year later from now what my collection looks like, unless I get a whole bunch of different ones around Christmas time or something. You never know. But that's my collection right now. It's a little different than a lot of them I've seen. A lot more variety. It's not a huge collection, but I like it. I mean, it's gonna get a little bit bigger. I don't want a huge collection like some people do. I don't know how you can do that. Um, but anyways, thanks for watching. And if you want to comment about the colognes I have, don't like them or like them a lot, feel free to share them below. I don't care. Um, Thanks for watching and have a good night, guys. Thank you.